Hello and welcome to our incredibly abridged and very unmemorized production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Our first scene introduces us to the mischievous sprite Puck when he meets another fairy. Enjoy.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
No!
Romeo.
Wrong play. Sorry for the interruption. Here's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire, I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen, to dew her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, on their gold coats spots you see, those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, all be gone, for our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she is her attendant hath an Indian boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And Oberon would have the lovely child to knight his train and trace the forests wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, makes them all her joy. Now they never meet by grove or green, by fountain clear or spangling starlight sheen, but they do square, that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the quern, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn, and sometime make the drink to bear no barm, and mislead night wanderers laughing at their harm? Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet Puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speak'st aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon, make him smile when I a plat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. And sometime lurk I in a gossip stroll, the very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her wither dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then from her bum I slip, down topples she, and Taylor cries, and falls into a cough. And then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, and knees and swear. Merrier hour was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress. Would that he were gone. There's going to be a royal wedding. And so in this next scene, a group of workmen, known as the Mechanicals, have decided to put on an amateur play to perform at the festivities. Enjoy.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Stop!
Was that not the question?
Wrong play. A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Is all our company here?
You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Okay, Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Okay, answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready! Oh, name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look in their eyes. I will move storms, I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet My chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Ercles rarely, or a part to Terracatin to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players. This is Ercles' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you shall play Thisbe.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not be a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisne, Thisne. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Robin Starveling, must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but whirring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you shall do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
Hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and tour any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and grain beard, your French crown color beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you will play barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night. And meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There will we rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw up a bill of properties such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings. This is where it gets a bit complicated. You see, Demetrius had been in love with Helena, but then he fell in love with Hermia, and Lysander was always in love with Hermia. But then Puck, with magic, messed that up, and now Lysander and Demetrius are both in love with Helena. In this next scene, Helena and Hermia find that out, and they're both very confused. Enjoy!
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray! These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves you not.
O Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe in show thy lips. Those kissing cherries tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh spite! Oh hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals, and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena, a trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield up to you my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest-wise sojourned, and now to Helen is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou buy it dear. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Mine ear, I think it, brought me through the sound. But why unkindly did thou leave me so?
Why should he stay to whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate that I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent with chiding to the hasty-footed time for parting us, is all forgot? All school days' friendship, childhood innocence? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love, Demetrius, who even now but did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? What, though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat.
I say I love thee more than he do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you!
No, he'll seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow. But yet come not, you are a tame man. Go!
Hang off, thou cat! Thou burr, vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
Thy love? Out, 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 loathed medicine, out, hated potion, hence!
Do not you jest?
Aye, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erstwhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid in earnest, shall I say?
Aye, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, Of question, of doubt, be certain nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine of faith! Have you no modesty, no maiden shame? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet. Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and worth her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not strike me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right maid in my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think that because she is somewhat lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower, hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone. Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I here leave behind.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me? Let me come to her.
Get gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering not grass maid.
Let her alone. Speak not of Helena.
Now follow, if thou darest, to try who's right, of thine or mine, in most is Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Everybody's getting married. Puck fixed it. Lysander is back in love with Hermia, and Demetrius is still in love with Helena. Also in that time, Bottom got a donkey's head, then a fairy queen fell in love with him, and he got his human head back. It's the most famous part of the play, and we're skipping it. So sue us! Now, won't you join us in this final scene at the wedding, where the mechanicals perform their play?
One April, with your sure Zochter, in spirit hat in every helt and holfe, the tender croppes, and Zaphirus egg with his sway to breath, in spirit hat in every holt and health, the tender croppes, and the young Zonne hath in the ram his halve course irana. Than, long in folk
No.
to goon.
No! That's not even Shakespeare! No! A Midsummer Night's Dream!
If we offend, it is with our good will, that you should think we come not to offend, but with good will, to show our simple skill. That is true, the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall that I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am the same wall. The truth is so. And this is the cranny, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh, grim-looked night, oh night with hue so black. Oh night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see, O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see it will fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love. I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Not Shafalus to Procrus was so true.
As Shafalus to Procrus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
Mwah! Oh, I kissed the wall's hole and not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
You ladies whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Roar! Then know that I, as Snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam, for if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do
This
seem
is
to
the greatest error of the rest. The man should be in the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
I am a-weary of this moon. Would he would change.
All that I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon, I the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Well roared lion!
Well run, Thisbe!
Well shown moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused lion.
And then came Pyramus, and so the lion vanished.
Is that my line?
Yes, but get back on the stage, but.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good. What, stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. O fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum. Quail, crush, conclude, and quell. O wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was, the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound. Out, sword! Out! Sword hurt and wound the pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled, my soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now die.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise. Speak. Quite dumb. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbrue. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, I assure you. The wall is down that parted their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse.
I hope you've enjoyed our little production. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Boo!